Paano ko nalampasan yun? Honestly, I just had to think positively talaga. Kasi,
Hello, good evening, RAWR Nation. I'm Richard, and we have here Gail, the latest evictee from Pinoy Big Brother Connect. Hello, Gail. Kumusta?
okay naman po. How are you?
Okay din naman. So, kalalabas mo lang ng Big Brother house. Ano yung first thing na ginawa mo after mo lumabas ng PBB house?
I think just trying to absorb the fact na nangyari yun, na na-evict ako. So, I was just trying to adjust mentally talaga sa outside world ulit.
And Valentine's Day yun. Ano yung
Yes.
ginawa mo? Siyempre, nasa labas ka na ng Big Brother house.
Wala naman po kasi it was the evening, so I kind of had to spend the time with myself. But luckily naman sa bahay mismo, we were able to celebrate Valentine's.
Pero how about your family? Kumusta yung pag-welcome nila ulit sa'yo?
They're just very happy na I'm safe and I'm good, and I was met with happy tears. So I'm just really happy at least nakakausap ko sila ulit after all this time.
May mga nami-miss ka ba sa Big Brother house? Ngayon nasa labas ka na.
Of course naman namimiss ko silang lahat. But you know, there are certain people that I miss more than others.
Pwede bang pangalanan yung mga certain people, na especially yung mga naging close mo?
um, I especially miss yung mga si Quincy at si Amanda because they're very close friends of mine and we came from the same competition going into PBB talaga. But there's another person that I got very close with recently, which is si Ralph.
Kumusta naman yung pagpapaalam mo sa kanila? Kasi syempre, double eviction din kasi to, dalawa yung nagpaalam, hindi yung parang yung focus lang sa isa yung mag-goodbye. So, kumusta naman yung pagpapaalam mo with them?
I told myself during the week, since dalawa pong uuwi, na to prepare myself in case na ako yung ma-evict din. So, I made an effort talaga na kausapin ko yung mga housemates individually, kahit konti lang, just to let them know how much I appreciate them.
Tama ba? You're a COVID-19 survivor.
Yes po.
So, detalye mo nga sa amin kung anong pwede mong i-share regarding sa experience mo having COVID.
It was really shocking, honestly, kasi wala talaga akong experience na simptomas. So when I tested positive, I was very shocked. But then I learned that there's a possibility that you will have COVID except you're asymptomatic. So you're not experiencing the trouble with breathing and things like that. So that means that my immune system is strong enough to fight it. It was a very strange time kasi hindi ko rin alam if makakapasok ako talaga sa PBB since I had to be quarantined by the EOQ. It was honestly very stressful and I was really sad at the time, honestly.
Though sabihin na natin yung symptomatic ka, iba syempre yun sa thinking na nangyari sa'yo. Yung emotional stress na na pinagdaanan mo. Can you share kung ano yung parang pinagdaanan ng isang Gail na kahit sabihin na natin, okay, nakaligtas ka with all the symptoms, with yung sakit talaga na dinaranasan ng isang COVID patient, pero for someone na nagkaroon ng COVID pa rin, iba pa rin eh. So, paano yun? Paano mo nalampasan yun?
Honestly, getting into PBB in the first place with the whole competition that came before that, that was already very stressful and very hard itself. So just leaving New York, tapos I flew to Manila for the first time. That was a huge adjustment for me. Tapos naka-COVID pa ako dito. That was a whole thing. Paano ko nalampasan yun? Honestly, I just had to think positively talaga. Kasi I had to just trust the universe and trust God that there's a reason for everything. Because if I get too emotional and think too negatively, alam ko na my body would follow with my mindset, and then maybe I would get symptoms if I were to do that. So I had to just do a whole thing of like mind over matter so that I wouldn't experience any symptoms.
Pero hindi ba nagka-COVID ka, malayo ka sa family mo?
Mm-mm. It's
So
the
ano,
first. It was really hard kasi ano po there my family is my safe place, and bilang isang only child I'm always with them, tapos I'm going to the Philippines on my own and experiencing that on my own. It was really scary. That's why the only thing that I could really go to was God talaga, and just trusting that everything happens for a reason. I just had to think positively, because if I think negatively, I don't know what else could have happened. Baka I would actually get sick.
eto, prior ka lumabas, kasi talagang bago kita i-interview, nag-check ako sa ng mga feedback sa iyo. So, isa sa mga gusto nilang parang maungkat pa sa kung ano man nangyari sa loob ng Big Brother house. Nag-confess ka kay Ralph
Mm-mm.
na bago ka lumabas ng Big Brother house na and happily both kayo na may gusto sa isa't isa. So, ano bang meron kay Ralph?
Um, hmm. Si Ralph kasi, makulit siya na tao, pero nakakaaliw talaga. And when we first met, I felt like we could really vibe together. And then I didn't expect anything to happen naman. I wasn't expecting that he would like me back. Parang admiration na lang from my end. Kasi what really happened was na I told him about a dream that I had about him, and then he told me na pareho kami. So then that's how it really started, and it started unfolding that we do have similar feelings for each other.
Pwede ba natin matawag na serendipity yun?
Ay, kilig, but I don't know, maybe.
Di ba? Kasi parang totally halos hindi kayo connected sa isa't isa. If not Big
Oh,
Brother, di ba? Parang talagang, as in, nag-turn around lahat because of Big Brother. And yeah, for that dream, di ba?
yeah.
It's a very rare, yung serendipity.
My gosh. You're right.
Talagang
You're
nag-shift na ako, no? So, anong feeling mo that there are ang dami talaga na nag-ship sa inyo ni Ralph?
When I opened my phone, tapos nag-login ako sa social media ko, hindi ko talaga in-expect na ganun yung response ng mga tao. So I am so grateful that at least we made people happy during this pandemic. And I'm just really grateful that there are people who believe in me, who believe in Ralph, who believe in all of us talaga. And I'm just really blessed. I was so shocked. Hindi ko talaga in-expect na ganun yung response. And I'm grateful for every single one of them. So thank you everyone for supporting me.
But if ever bigyan ng chance, na parang ituloy nyo tong love team or team up or partnership na to, willing ka ba?
Yeah, I'm willing.
And eto lang, tinatanong ko to sa lahat. Nakasama mo kahit paano mga 3 weeks, no? Yung mga housemates. So, kunin ko kung sino yung kung sino para sa'yo, since na malapit na rin naman ng finale ng Pinoy Big Brother Connect, sino sa palagay mo yung magiging Big Four? Start tayo with your fourth. Rank natin sila, yung Big Four for you.
My big four.
Yes.
So my big four would have to be, so I guess, Gian, and then
Hindi.
next would
Kailangan muna natin explain. Why Gian?
be
Yes.
Gian. Kasi despite the fact na bata talaga siya, she's so young. the house would not be what it is kung wala si Gian. Siya talaga yung light ng bahay. She's the energy. And just her presence alone is such a big factor sa bahay. And I know that she works really hard sa mga weekly tasks namin.
Your third.
So my third would have to be Andrea.
Why
Andrea,
Andrea?
yes, Andrea. Aside from being, very beautiful and everything, she has a very kind soul, and also sa mga weekly tasks, she always has a big role, and she works very very hard. And similar to Gian, she does have a great presence sa bahay, and I know that a lot of people are supporting her.
Your second?
Honestly, recently I've been like rethinking my first and my second because ang hirap. Kasi it's like, of course, Ralph is someone special to me, but then also Leopold is like one of my closest best friends in the house. So it's hard for me to gauge who I want as number one.
O sige, yung 1 and 2 mo, pagsamahin na natin yung 1. Sino yung dalawang either pwedeng maging big winner for you?
Si Ralph or si Leopold.
Why them?
Um, First, Ralph is he works really, really, really hard, and he is emotionally and spiritually like engrossed into the house, and he's so passionate about his dreams. And like GN and Andrea, um, he has a presence talaga sa bahay, and he's so funny, and I can't imagine the house without him. And he works really hard on the weekly tasks. And I just know how passionate he is about just being in PBB in general. Tapos naman, si Leofer talaga, para siya yung yung knight in shining armor talaga ng bahay. Kasi sa mga weekly tasks or mga gawaing bahay, siya talaga hinahanap ng mga housemates if they need help or if they need guidance. Na parang, oh my God, something broke. Leofer, how could we do this? How do we do that? Mga ganun po. So that's why I think they're both very deserving of one or two or whichever.
And syempre, andito na, nasa Pinoy Big Brother housemate ka na. So, hindi na mawawala yung pangalan mo, especially sa digital. So, gateway din itong PBB sa showbiz. So, is this something na pinlano mo talaga kaya ka nag-audition sa Big Brother and willing ka ba mag-try pasukin yung showbiz if ever?
Mm-mm. Um, Honestly, auditioning for PBB was not planned talaga. I only found out about it towards like the last few days of the audition. But bilang isang performer, and I've been singing for years, of course, showbiz is something that I've always considered. Like there are so many years when I was younger na papanoorin ko yung ASAP, and then like I would feel that my chest is like really tight because I can't breathe and I want to be there so bad. So showbiz is definitely something that I would love to consider if given the opportunity, of course.
So, what and where do you think na pwede kang ilagay based sa strength mo? Sinabi mo rin naman you're good in singing. So, saan mo gusto if ever kang, siyempre ikaw yung masusunod?
I would love to perform at ASAP if possible. That would be an ultimate dream that I've always had.
Among the performers ng ASAP, sino yung pinaka gusto mo? And if ever mabigyan ka ng chance ma-collab or maka-work, sino to?
Si Casey Tandingan talaga. Sobrang astig.
Ooh.
I love her uniqueness and the way that she interprets music and song. Humahanga talaga ako sa kanya.
And nakita ko rin naman na nasa Twitter ka, winelcome ka ng mga fellow housemates mo. So, and kita ko agad na you gained a lot of followers. And syempre at the same time, syempre may haters ka. Hindi naman mawawala yun. So, how do you think your life will be after this show? And actually now, ano-ano yung mga naging adjustments mo?
From being in sa bahay ni Kuya and then adjusting to the outside world, I did not expect so many people to want to talk to me. So at first, medyo na-overwhelm ako and I'm still in the process of adjusting. But I want to show everyone that I appreciate your support. So tinatry ko talaga na mag-reply sa mga tweet nila or sa mga message nila. And oh, I don't know, it's just overwhelming talaga. I don't know exactly what's going to happen after this, but I do know for sure that with the amount of love that I got and with the amount of support, I want to just keep promoting positivity and like just good vibes as like I tried in the house. Because there's so much negativity already on social media that we don't need any more of that. We need to just have more good vibes in the social media world, in my opinion.
Sa palagay mo, may something ka na na nabasa sa social media na gusto mong i-clarify or i-correct regarding sa perception sa'yo sa napanood nila sa Big Brother?
Honestly, when you said like I have haters or like my bashers, I didn't really see much, thankfully, because there's so much overflowing love. But there were some like messages or some tweets about me like stealing Ralph or something like that, or parang Ralph like flipped and switched from Ella to me, parang ganun po. But I just want to clarify that me and Ella are very close and we've spoken about Ralph before. So tinanong ko siya if they have something. Because of course she's my sister and I'm not gonna turn my back on her. Parang ganun po. And she told me that they're just friends and that's really it. So there's nothing for me to worry about. Parang ganun po.
That's good. Actually, nagbabrowse din naman ako sa'yo, mostly talaga positive. And they really appreciate yung presence mo sa Big Brother house. And iba actually yung dating mo sa loob. Isa ka sa mga it girls ng PBB. Masasabi ko yan.
Thank you.
And pang last na question ko na lang. For you, Gail, ano sa palagay mo yung pinaka gusto mong tumatak na Gail sa Big Brother house?
Mm.
Yung hindi makakalimutan ng tao kasi habang buhay dala-dala mo na you're a PBB housemate. So ano yung isang bagay na for you hindi dapat nila kalimutan about you?
I think something that I don't want them to forget about sa akin is the fact na despite all of my personal insecurities and fears, I still tried my best and it's still possible to go after your dreams. So parang I just want to be like a symbol na you can go after what you want. You don't have to be hindered by your personal obstacles. Like, things are always and very possible. You just have to work for it and believe in yourself.
Thank you so much, Gail.
Hello, RAWR Nation. This is Gail, and you're watching Lionheart TV. RAWR.